there. Is that you? Come in, darling. I've been expecting you. Oh, come in. Don't be afraid. I won't bite, and you're bound to have a good time. Or my name isn't Elvira. Hello, darling. Welcome to the fun house. It's always fun around my house whenever I have you over, and over and over and over. Oh, if you catch where I'm drifting from. Silly you! I'm talking about having you over for a little movie macabre. Tonight's thriller diller is a little killer called Legacy of Blood. Legacy. That's an Italian word. Like, this is my legacy. And this is my other legacy. Yes, I've mastered many tongues. And I've even managed to... Excuse me, darling. It could be the phone. Hello? Yeah, well, the same to you, Bob. The nerve. Some guy I don't even know just accused me of being bilingual. Oh, where was I? Anyway, Legacy of Blood. Another biggie right here on good old Movie Mac. I ask you, darling, what could be more exciting?
Time is it, Drake?
1:30. He's a half an hour late already. That must be him. Andre?
Mr. Dean?
Yes. We're all waiting inside.
Fine. Dead. Somehow that word doesn't seem to relate to Mr. Dean. Though this community owes its very existence to him, they'll never build a monument to him.
Mr. Drake, the eulogy's been given.
Yes, of course, you're quite right, Mr. Dean. I'm here as you are, not out of love for the man, but to reveal the successors to the throne. This was recorded in our office with witnesses 6 months ago.
Good day, my beloved family, lifelong friends. Greetings from beyond the grave. I know, though I can't see you, but from my past experience with each one of you, my timely death has given all of you a chance to heave a sigh of relief and to discover an itch in your palms. Yes, the waiting is over. Well, perhaps not quite, but we'll get to that later. For now, the business at hand. To Igor, Helga, and Frank, my servants who through their sheer stupidity remained with me all these many years, I'm leaving in trust the amount of $1 million each to be drawn as wages at the rate of $500 per month for as long as they stay and maintain the house and property. To you, my devoted children, Gregory, Veronica, Johnny, and dear Leslie. Dreadful scions wrought from my loins during 4 of my insane moments in my life. I leave the balance of my estate to this date, valued at $136 million. This sum shall be divided equally among the 4 of you. Now, my next statement. This might separate the rabbits from the alley cats. Should one of you die, that share shall be divided equally among the survivors. Should all of you die, the servants of this household shall share as equals. And here, much to my delight, is the stinger. In order to give this grand house and community one last look at my family's immorality and insanity, it is decreed that each of you must live on the premises for 1 full week, starting right now, in order to qualify for your well-earned inheritance. I shall pause for your reaction. Knowing you as I do, I am sure you are responding in the true family tradition. But, my dear children, had you intelligence and perhaps a tinge of virtue, you tell me to take the money to hell with me, and you go home to whatever kind of worthless lives you now live.
We ask you to accept the remains of this man, Mr. Dean. We ask you to receive this man into thy bosom, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Welcome to your reunion.
Thy will be done.
And from me, I give you a last farewell.
A package for the devil. Goodbye, you ornery bastard.
Tom, my wife Laura and I are going to fight this.
Mr. Dean, save your breath. It's ironclad.
You sure?
You know our firm too well to ask.
Of course.
Mrs. Dean, Greg, good luck.
What does he mean, good luck?
Was it supposed to mean something?
I don't know. It's just the way he said it. I beg your pardon.
About supper for my wife.
Yes, sir.
A simple menu. She'll dine in our room.
Yes, sir. Carl,
Yes, darling?
come to Leslie. I need you. My daddy didn't hate me, did he?
Of course not.
And Johnny. We must be careful not to say anything to him until the time is right.
That's correct.
Do you think Johnny still hates me?
No, we don't know that as yet.
Oh, we will. We will, won't we?
Of course we will. And now, I want you to get some rest.
Yes, Doctor. You do love me, don't you, Carl?
You know I do.
Carl, I know everything about it, just like you say. You're such a kind man. Oh, I love you so much for that. Tell me. Tell me that you love me.
I do.
Say it. Say it.
then I'll be able to go to sleep.
I love you.
Hello, baby brother.
Hello.
Feel competitive?
Sure. Great. Right.
How long since you saw the old man?
Couple of years, maybe.
Busy brother, huh? Still hustling the resort?
Makes the rent.
I bet it does. I had no idea you enjoyed older women. Oh, come on, baby brother. Don't look so innocent.
I heard you've been making out pretty well for yourself in New York.
That's more like it. You and I, we've always been right to the point. And Johnny, we're gonna be so rich. I'm gonna love spending all his money.
You really hated him, didn't you?
In spades. Just like he hated me. Funny. You can still feel the hate in this house. Like it's coming from the walls. Like maybe it's coming from the grave, huh?
So weird thought?
Yeah, we're a pretty weird family. By the way, how are things between you and sweet little Leslie?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh, you're uptight. Have you had a chance to see her?
Haven't you heard? I'm a big no-no with the shrink.
Never mind. You'll get your chance.
For what?
For conversation, dear boy. Conversation. Really, Johnny, you're very touchy.
Hope I'm not intruding.
No, Doctor. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about you, Johnny and I. You and Leslie. Oh, sport. Want to play?
You light it.
How's Leslie these days?
I wasn't aware you cared.
Of course I do. You know, you must know the Dean family from A to Z.
Perhaps.
Think we're all a little crazy?
No comment.
Evasiveness. That's my biggest hang-up with psychiatrists. Especially since I read a book called The Body Language. Tell me something, Doctor. Do you have any degree of success with that language?
I've read the book. I love the body. I prefer the mind.
Really? Why?
It's more challenging.
I see. What's your diagnosis?
Yours?
Yeah, try me.
The hen cackles. The rooster sprains his back.
I know a very good chiropractor.
Somebody I never make a crack about is a chiropractor. And I never want a chiropractor to make a crack about me. Ow. God. For those of you who tuned out, quote, unquote, for the past 10 minutes or so, here's a little recap to bring you up to date. Well, it seems that family and servants have gathered for the reading of the will of the late Christopher Dean. Not only was old man Dean late, but so was the attorney.
1:30. He's a half an hour late already.
Hey, lighten up. It's not like this movie's in a hurry to go anywhere fast. After the commercials, it's right back to sleep. Right back to the action. Something's just about to happen. I can just feel it. Something's bound to happen. Just watch.
Jim?
What is it, Laura?
Is Chin in there with you?
No, he's not in here.
I don't see him anywhere.
Oh, take it easy, honey. There's no heavy traffic in the hall.
Greg, go out and look for him.
Oh, honey, he can't get out of the house.
Oh, Greg, he hasn't done this before.
So it's a first.
Sweetheart.
Every dog has his day.
Chin, where are you? Chin?
Darn dog.
Chin, where are you? My Chin.
Well, how about it, Sheriff?
I just got here, Mr. Dean.
And it sure took you long enough.
Look, don't push me. I have 47 square miles of county territory to cover and only 2 deputies to help me. It's very chilly here. Why don't you take your wife in the house?
Okay, Dad. Come inside here.
What was that scream? What was that scream, huh? Put that gun away, will you? Now, how about the scream? My wife suffers from bad dreams. She was walking in her sleep. Like out there, maybe? Now, don't be stupid.
Now, you wait a minute.
Now, you wait a minute. Don't come around here making accusations or second guesses unless you know what you're talking about. Now, do your job.
Cool it, gentlemen. Cool it. Come along, Sheriff. Come on, it's all right, Dan.
Come on.
Chin was such a little thing. Why would anyone want to hurt him?
Can I do anything?
Yeah, I'll have some brandy.
the liberty of burying the poor animal. Little dogs have that right, you know.
Now what? Damn it, Christopher Dean. You and your kooky family. Hippies ain't weirdo. You are, even 6 feet under. You're a freak, do you know that?
Frank, what the hell are you doing here?
Can I help you, Dan?
Boy, you spooked me.
I'm sorry. You have troubles?
Yeah, as always with these county mishaps.
Take a look. Cars are like women, Dan. You got to treat them with care if you expect them to function properly.
Ah, Frank, you and your cars.
Hey, what's it like seeing Miss Veronica again, huh?
Well, she looks nice.
Yeah. Now's the time to double clutch and shift to low gear.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, Frank. She's always had eyes for you. Maybe she still does. Just think of all the beautiful cars you could have with her. She's rich. What's the matter? I say something wrong? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Frank.
Boy, I'll tell you, I sure like it when a guy figures you gotta treat a car like a woman. Most of the blokes I run into get it just the other way around. They figure you're supposed to treat a woman like a car. Get her all gassed up and give the old accelerator a goose. Yeah, and that's not even the half of it.
Yeah. Now's the time to double clutch and shift to low gear.
Hey, okay, Buster, let's not get too carried away. We do get the idea. I mean, sheesh, just give a guy an inch.
What's the matter? I say something wrong?
Yes, sir.
We are raiding the icebox.
Didn't you want supper in your room?
No, change your plans. Don't bother, dear. We'll manage.
Yes, sir. There is a ham in the refrigerator.
Oh, fine, fine.
Yes.
Same old draw.
Right now, Dan.
Is she all right?
Oh, yes.
Poor kid.
I'm sure you mean that.
Well, she's my sister.
Yeah. Everything's relative, huh?
And you are my brother-in-law.
Veronica.
What?
Going down to help Frank tinker with his automobile?
Maybe.
Such hunger. You've been neglected.
Oh, Doctor. How's Leslie?
Just fine.
Well, shouldn't you be bedside or something?
No, she's asleep.
Should she even be here?
Tell me, why shouldn't she?
No reason. By the way, you do have a license to practice.
You do have a good sense of humor.
I have to have it. You married my sister.
Touché, Consummate. We had a game to finish.
Yes. I did leave it hanging, didn't I? Tell me, Doctor. Not that I care. I'm just curious. Why won't you let Leslie talk to Johnny?
Just not medically sound at this time.
What's your non-professional reason?
I didn't know there was one.
Oh, come on, Doc. Don't tell me the male ego doesn't have a tinge of anger or resentment.
Hardly.
Why not? Everyone knows it was Leslie who teased Johnny into that mistaken night of amour. Johnny, 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 Johnny. Come on, Johnny. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Please, Johnny. Please, Johnny. Come on. Come on. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Come on. I want to talk to you, Johnny. Talk to you, Johnny. 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 Johnny.
Leslie! Leslie! Come here this moment.
No, Father.
As I say, child.
Leave her alone, Father. Father.
Get out of this room. This instant. This instant.
No, Johnny, don't go. No, Johnny, don't go. No. No, don't go. No. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
And that's why Johnny can't be alone with Leslie. In her subconscious, she still fears him.
Fears what?
Retribution.
Oh, from Johnny. He's afraid of his own shadow. Who would have thought sweet little Leslie would do such a thing just to get Father's attention?
People do funny things for attention. In Leslie's case, it just got out of hand, and it went too far.
So instead of loving her, dear old Dad turned on the hate machine. Interesting.
What's that?
You. Somehow the father image just doesn't fit.
We manage.
Oh, I'm sure you manage. Long luncheons, house calls, all very good therapy for a lonely woman. Come on, let's get something to eat. I'm hungry. I think there's a ham in the refrigerator. Yeah. You do like ham, don't you?
Cover that up.
Well, Homestead, of course. This is going to be like some kind of horror film.
Greg.
Now, easy, baby, easy. First, let's try and find out when that phone was last working. Anyone use it?
I did when I called the sheriff.
Well, anyone since then?
So what? What's that supposed to mean?
Shut up a minute, will you? Get on my back, big brother.
Aye. Now, we should draw lots. Somebody's got to drive into town.
Send a chauffeur. He's still on salary.
Knock it off, will you? Eager, some cards. Hurry. I happen to have a deck on me.
Good.
Oh, God knows, the maniac might still be out there somewhere.
All the more reason to get help.
All right. Ace high makes the trip.
Hold it. Where's driver boy?
Driver boy's right here.
Oh, we're drawing cards to see who drives for help.
Well, you can forget that. Someone just removed all the distributors from the cars.
Oh, really? That, wouldn't have been you by any chance, huh?
If I didn't know you better, I'd take serious offense to that remark.
Now knock it off, both of you, will you? Let's think. Let's try and come up with some kind of an idea.
Well, I suggest we check the windows and the doors, make sure they're locked.
Good idea. Igor, would you and Frank take care of that?
I'm not feeling too well.
Like how?
Greg, take her upstairs. Put her to bed. I'll be up shortly.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Peon, would you come with me, please?
Horrible way to have to go. Somebody sure had to hate that poor old guy. I wonder who it was. You don't suppose it could be one of us, do you?
Come on, Johnny, cut it out, will you?
Everything all right?
Yes.
Going to bed?
All by myself.
Just trying to be fair. I thought maybe a game of pool myself.
No, thank you.
Oh, the old missing distributor cap routine, eh? And the cut telephone lines? All that's missing now is the thunder. And I guess that sheriff can just give up any hopes of ever being reelected. And he sure can't forget that campaign slogan of his, a man with a head on his shoulders. He didn't seem to be too popular of a sheriff to begin with. He got no respect. And a lot of it had to do with the way he dressed. Did you notice? I mean, did you get a good look at that uniform he was wearing? I can just hear the boys down at Western Costume right now yucking it up over renting that one out. He was so disheveled he made kindly old Pops at the gate look like General Patton. Now, darling, it's commercial time. No fair raiding the icebox for a ham sandwich or any of that head cheese. I want you to pay attention to what the advertisers have to say.
You shall. And you will. Understand?
Thanks.
Say, Frank, how long have you and the others been with the family?
I'm going on 15 years. I don't know about Igor and Elga. It's before my time.
Since the year one.
What'd you do before?
Army, tanks.
You still got that lamp, Frank?
Yes.
A lamp. Must be a story there.
A crowd stuck a bayonet in me. I made him into a lamp. Thank you.
Hank's got quite a collection. A one-man show. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, what are you doing up?
You didn't really expect me to sleep, did you? Besides, I heard some strange noises.
Well, now, we're all a little uptight. That's a slow-acting pill. Why don't you watch television or something?
Good idea.
Come on, darling. It'll relax you. Let's go downstairs.
What do you want?
Thought you might like a nightcap.
No, thanks.
Doctor's orders.
Prescription denied. What does a house have to fall on you?
Gregory, I've told you time and time again, you've got to show some leadership in this family.
Why bother? You criticize whether I do it right or wrong. What's the use?
You're insolent.
Why don't you go to hell?
Igor, give me the cane.
Father, you can't do that.
Leave the room, Veronica. The cane, Igor.
The bruises are almost gone. Must be, what, 5 days? A week? Do you still feel pain?
No.
That's good. Igor, I wish you would get rid of that thing.
Never.
I don't understand you. Seems as if you wish to remember the pains in your life. Why can't you forget the past?
Elga,
Yes?
from time to time, you will use the cane on me.
No, let someone else do it. Not me.
You shall. And you will. Understand?
Feel all right, baby?
I just feel funny.
Probably the pill Carl gave you. How come?
I don't trust him.
Oh, you're too much.
Greg, let's go to bed.
Sure. We could both use some sleep.
Aren't you overdoing it, Johnny boy? It's your head.
Remember.
Greg,
Yeah?
I've got a funny feeling about Johnny. I'm sorry, but I do.
Oh, don't worry about him.
I'm spooky about it. I can't help it. I just keep thinking you did turn him down.
Oh, honey, stay loose. You may have married into a screwball family, but this guy's got all his marbles. Okay?
How's your stomach?
It's okay.
What's the matter?
Sure. What do you think?
About what?
About the shot.
Well, I can think of about 50 guys who like him dead.
But, what a way to go.
Yeah, real pain in the neck, huh?
I suppose you'd like him as a trophy.
Now, what's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the game?
Sure. Let's play.
Call
it. Tails.
You lose.
Greg, I just don't think I can take much more of this.
Oh, cheer up, Soppers. Can't we all act bad?
I mean it. I just can't help it. I have such a dreadful feeling.
Oh, honey, I wish you'd get off that kick.
Greg, why would the sheriff... Why would it end up in the refrigerator? It has to be somebody in this house.
Look, it could also be some outsider with a grudge against the whole family. Oh, let's forget it. His deputies will probably start wondering about him, and they'll show him.
I hope so.
Relax.
Feel pretty good. It's a mighty touch. I'm hungry. How about a ham sandwich? No guts, huh? Come on. Well, no guts, huh? Come on. Show me. On the thick side, please.
On the thick side, please.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'd say they're both on the thick side. Hey, I've met my share of ham actors, but those guys take the guacamole. This movie has gotten more mileage out of one porker than Farmer John ever has. I mean, how many times are they gonna pull that little piglet out of the fridge for a late night snack? You know what's really wrong with this movie? No mustard. No, that's not what I meant to say. No plot. This movie has no plot. It's just 14 subplots in search of a story. I'll be hanged if I've been able to keep track of who's doing what with who, or is that with whom? Well, no matter. I'm still lost. So what else is new? Here I am, just me, Elvira, mistress in the dark. Adrift on a sea of subplots. But it's bound to come together sooner or later, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, it's got to start making sense somewhere along the line. I hope.
I'll bet you wish you had that pill now that Carl gave you.
Oh, Greg, just hold me close. Up close and tight.
Sure, baby. There you are.
Put her to bed. Get me a glass of water.
What a stench.
Somebody in this house knows what they're doing.
Well, that's for damn sure. And somebody knows where everything is, too.
She'll sleep now. If she awakens, you call me right away. And lock the door.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Poor baby.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I don't think so, Doctor.
Igor and I have placed the bodies in the garage.
Hang around here and wait for the next one to go. What are we going to do?
Good question. Anybody got any idea? I mean, other than suspecting each other. Because that's what it boils down to, doesn't it?
Hey, Frank, all that wiring came from your garage, didn't it?
I don't like that insinuation.
A statement, my friend.
I don't like your statement either, Buster, and I'm not your friend.
Well, at best, the best of ends.
You know, you're right. And there are two of them. Alone. Right now, up in your room.
I resent that. Olga has been faithful to your father and this house since the day she came here.
Well, that's what you say, creep.
And just how safe is Olga up there with your sister?
I don't know. Why don't we ask the shrink?
Oh, that's enough, Johnny. We can't trust each other. We've got to protect ourselves somehow.
One of us has got to volunteer to go to town for help.
Barbara. The volunteer identifies himself as a killer because he won't be afraid to make that long walk into town.
With an idea like that, you're just about as freaky as Leslie.
You lousy son of a bitch.
If she's freaky, she's got you to thank for it. You and your...
Go ahead, say it. First! Family secrets in this house. I had her. Before you!
Frank, you're the only one in this house with any common sense. Come up with something.
Everyone for themselves, as far as I can see. I don't trust you, and you don't trust me. Impasse.
Sorry. I have nothing to say.
Nobody gives a damn. Nobody cares.
Veronica, how well did you know the help?
Are you asking me if there's one that could be trusted? If there's any trust in this house, it eludes me. I think we're loners in this patchwork of insanity.
Johnny, tell me. See why I don't like you. Now you're going to ask me if I did it. Right? Right?
Did you?
Come on. You really think I'd tell you if I had? Read between the lines, is that it? But you forget one thing. It's my head. And like Frank said, you don't like me, and I don't like you.
You're told under the conditions that we might try to be friends.
Ah! Not even for Leslie's sake?
Oh, bad pitch, Doc. Real bad. Because when you stopped me from seeing my sister, you really turned me off.
And laugh it up. Hey, bicker, bicker, bicker. Is that all those people know how to do? I mean, talk about your bad vibes. Instead of fighting amongst themselves, why don't they just break out the Parcheesi board? Or strike up a game of charades or something? You know, make the best of a bad situation. I know that's what I always do. Like right now. I'm looking on this movie as a learning experience. That's it, a learning experience. And I've always wondered what it would be like to sleep in one of those motel beds that vibrate when you put a quarter in it. And boy, did that guy ever give his wife a jolt. But darling, I thought you said you were tired. Now she wonders if maybe he snacked on a few oysters or something. Nelson, I gotta tell you, I'm still very much in the dark on this one, but I've got a feeling there's a story in that projector that's just dying to get out. Kind of like I'm dying to get out. I wonder if I have to stay here.
You shall. And you will. Understand?
Johnny.
It's Daddy again. Daddy again. Please, Johnny. Please.
Johnny? Leslie? I know you're in there. Open up. If you don't open up, I'll call Father. Hear me? I'll call Father.
Veronica, come here, child.
Yes, Father.
I thought I asked you to spend a little more time with Johnny.
It's no use. I've told you. He's too irresponsible.
You have family responsibility.
Why? I didn't bring this family into the world. You did.
Leslie!
Johnny, are you all right?
How is she?
Sound asleep.
Did she say anything?
No. You should forget. It was many years ago.
Elka, why is this house so full of hate?
Oh, please. Oh, please, help me. I have to trust someone. Tell me. Why is this house so full of hate?
At one time, this was the house of love. And your father was the proud master of it. And your mother, God rest her soul, was a beautiful woman. And you were beautiful babies. All of you, and I loved you as if you were my own. But the hate grew, didn't it? Hate became an invisible animal, lurking in the shadows. And it seemed the harder I tried to help, the more hate was returned. From your father, from you. Oh, yes, Johnny, from you. And from Greg and Veronica and Leslie. Even the few times your father and I talked about the family. He just laughed at me and my suggestions.
Elka?
No guns, huh?
No bullets. What can I do for you?
I couldn't sleep.
Guess says I blame you. Scared?
No, I'm not scared. Same old room, huh?
Yep.
You're a strange man, Frank.
How's that?
All these years, you keep the same horrible memories on your walls. And that lamp.
Especially the lamp. He's held up rather well, hasn't he?
Wouldn't surprise me if you put the sheriff's head on the wall. I'm sorry. I know that was out of line.
Well, it certainly isn't a social visit. What's on your mind?
You. Level with me.
Like what?
Like the missing car parts. Think if we looked real hard, we could come up with some?
I doubt it.
I'll make it worth your while.
I bet you would.
I'm serious.
And I'm sure you are. But it's like I said, all the parts are missing.
Don't spite me. What I did to you years ago was a kid having fun. I've grown up.
I'm aware of that.
I'll make myself available. Just get us out of here.
That's a very nice offer. I wish I had the missing parts.
Don't lie to me.
Did I ever? Like I said, impasse. Yes.
Are you sure you want me to leave?
Well, it's for damn sure you won't find those missing parts in my room. Yeah, this is open. You go out and close it. Just like you did years ago.
He's alive and well and living in Bellflower, if you call that living. Hey, this is just getting a little too heavy for me to handle, so why don't we just take ourselves what you call a little musical interlude?
Johnny? Coral.
What is it?
A dream. A good dream. You see, I was in this cave. It was very dark, very deep. And cold. Oh, it was cold. And Johnny, he was outside trying to get in to help me. Oh, God, I could feel his warmth like it was coming right through the rocks, right through the earth. Oh, and it made me feel so good. So safe. I heard him call my name. Just barely. But loud enough for me to know it was Johnny.
What then?
Somehow, it seemed like he was crying. Oh, God, he must have been crying with such sadness in his voice when he called my name. Oh, Carl. I want to talk with Johnny now.
In the morning.
Please.
You must remember what we discussed.
Carl, You're right. Me and my silly, silly dream. In the morning, not before. Yes, Doctor. You're always near when I need you. Why, my very life is in your hands. Isn't it?
Yes. And who shares that life?
We share that life. Oh, I love you.
And now?
I know. Go to sleep. Sleep. Johnny. Johnny.
Hi. I've got to talk to you.
No. Carl said no. In the morning we can talk.
It can't wait until morning. I've got to make you understand something. Now.
In the morning. In the morning.
Look, I feel... Oh, God. I don't want to hurt you.
You're lying. Carl said you shouldn't even be here. Not until morning. How can I believe anything when you're here now? No. No, you go away. You turned Daddy against me.
Daddy. Daddy is dead?
No.
Yes.
No.
And all that's left is you and me, and that's all that matters. I love you. He said it was something ugly. Oh, please, help me to help you. We can't stay here anymore. Let them have the money and the hate and the pain. I know that in this moment we have a chance that will never come to us again for the rest of our lives. We've got to take that chance. You've got to believe me. Get me. See me.
Oh, you know, people come up to me all the time on the street, in the laundromat, or when I'm gassing up the old macabre mobile, and they say to me, Elvira, mistress of the dark, how can you sit through those turkeys week after week without even batting an eye? Well, you see this bat? And you see this eye? Only kidding, only kidding. It's my life. I mean, somebody's got to do it, so why shouldn't it be me? Okay, so the pay's not so great. But it isn't pretty being easy. I mean, nobody promised me a rose garden, did they? Of course, they didn't exactly promise me a cactus garden either, but they still managed to stick it to me with numbers like this legacy of blood. Okay, back to our fast-paced, action-packed thriller. Right after...
Leslie, where are you? Leslie, where are you?
Found him here with this. Sheriff's gun.
You can't believe I'd killed my own wife.
Why not? I heard her scream from the house. I followed her out here. That's all. You found what I found.
That's enough for me, Buster. This and Johnny.
Johnny?
What about Johnny?
In the fish tank. Dead.
Not Johnny.
Veronica, get out of here. Now go on. You too, Doc. Move!
Look, Buster, we found you there with this. That's enough for me.
Frank,
Yes?
are we sure?
I am.
All right. It'll be light soon. You and Igor can go for help.
You're a trusting soul.
Trust, Doctor. I've seen your performance. I think I understand a few more things. Shall we?
Veronica.
Yes?
A favor?
What?
Lock the door.
Okay. I realize it's been many years since I've been home. A lot of things have changed in me. Probably for you, too. Everybody knows about my family. There are no secrets between us. And no love lost.
What are you getting at?
I'm not sure Carl is responsible for what's happened.
You're kidding.
I said I'm not sure.
There was no one else around.
There were 4 of us, all alone at one time or another.
Madame suspects us.
Of course I suspect you.
Even Elga.
Yes, even Helga. She's not immune to the hate that lived in this house. It's everywhere.
Now, take it easy.
You're getting upset.
Upset. Oh, for God's sake, why in heaven's name shouldn't I be?
Would you just try and settle down?
Thank you. Keep away from me.
You're just getting yourself worked up.
I said keep away from me.
Let me speak to her alone. I said alone. Now, nicely.
Yes.
Veronica! You're going to be all right now.
You meant me harm.
Now, how do you feel?
Different.
Good. We only have a couple of hours till sunrise. Let's wait it out together.
I still don't trust Igor and Helga.
Let's go downstairs and stoke up the fire.
All right.
You know, I haven't forgotten those times when you put me on and down.
I could have killed you with a great deal of pleasure.
I wonder what would have happened if we had got together.
Nothing.
I suppose. What about now?
You're feeling security in the house of death. Because I kissed you. Because you want to live.
That kiss?
I took advantage of the situation. Besides, I wanted to kiss you ever since I first met you.
That's all.
I suppose things might have been different years ago, but I doubt it.
You know, in a way, I'm sorry.
Sure. Now you buy yourself a steamship and sail the world around, try to forget.
What's that?
The bee.
Bee?
Stand still. Don't move. It won't hurt you if you just stand still.
I was stung once. It's terrible. My God, Frank. Thanks.
Sure.
No. No.
Last week, you may recall hearing this lady utter those immortal words.
I don't trust a man who walks quietly.
Good advice. And I asked you girls to write in and tell me what kind of man you find less than on the square. These are just a few of the thousands of responses that came pouring in. I don't trust a man who lets his dog eat cabbage. I don't trust a man who sleeps with his socks on. I don't trust a man who likes to sit on his umbrella. I don't trust a man who teaches his parrot to talk clean. And I don't trust a man who opens bottles with his teeth. P.S. I don't trust a man who opens bottles with somebody else's teeth. Hey, yes, these are just a few of the thousands and thousands of responses sent in by you gals with a man you don't trust. As for the rest of you, just remember what I've always said at least once before. Keep those cards and letters. Ow!
Look, I'm sorry for the way I've treated you in the past and the present.
Forget it.
Okay, but I want you to know I'm sorry. Oh, my God, not another one.
Take your hands off me. Well, what are you staring at?
Father, it's you.
Of course it was I.
But you were buried. I don't understand.
A coffin was buried. A coffin, you fools.
But you killed your whole family.
I have no family. Yes, the four of you. Just miserable creatures who infested my every waking day. You're not mine, none of you.
What are you saying?
She lied to me. Yes, your mother. That's why she died. But she didn't just die. I killed her. She lied to me. She made me believe I was capable of being a father. But she deceived me. You're not mine. The devil knows who fathered you because I don't.
It can't be.
Her vanity was beyond belief, but she couldn't fool me, oh no. Somehow I knew all my work was in vain. I couldn't see my reflection in any of you.
All in the twinkling of an eye. Elga,
Yes?
I think a glass of milk will do very nicely.
Yes, Igor. Igor?
Yes?
You knew all the time. How?
The coffin was empty.
Did you see it empty?
I had an arrangement.
Oh, with whom?
My cousin. Dear woman.
Eustace.
The mortician. Elga,
Yes, Igor.
I do believe I'll have one of your cookies.
Oh. All right.
And Elga,
Yes, Igor.
from now on, it's no longer Igor. It's Mr. Guerin.
Mr. Guerin.
Oh, where are you going?
To draw the drapes, turn out the lights. The morning light is coming.
Elga.
Yes, Mr. Guerin.
The cookie.
Yes, Igor. The cookie.
Why?
And I bet you thought it was the butler all the time.
Oh, big surprise finish. How they really came up with a swell twist. Sure had me guessing. Sure. I bet when this one played in the movie houses, they used the old cliche, absolutely, positively, nobody will be admitted into this theater during the final 10 minutes of this motion picture. Unless, of course, you have $3.50 in your pocket, and then we just might reconsider. What a dumb movie. I'd call it an insult to your intelligence, if you had any intelligence to insult. I mean, I get paid for watching this garbage, but what's your excuse? And is there ever bad news out of Tinseltown tonight? Oh, America's favorite film critic, our own beloved Rita Blabbett in Hollywood, has gone into seclusion. Seclusion, that's right, seclusion, that's what I said, after managing to make all the wrong picks for the Oscar Awards. Oh, yeah. The despondent Miss Blabbett has refused to talk to anyone except her baby sister Trixie. Maybe we can get an update on Rita's condition from Trixie Blabbett right now. Easy there, Trixie. Easy, girl. Oh, we're all suffering the loss, too. Rita, come back real soon, Kay? After all, what's a movie Mac without you?
You shall. And you will. Understand?
Unpleasant dreams.